All right, guys. It's Cosby with Cosby Custom. I bought into the hype. It's dangerous to let me go to Michael's. That's what I gotta say. I don't live next to a Michael's, so whenever I take off and go to a Michael's, it's dangerous. Because I got on there at like 12:12 this morning and placed a online pickup order because I was fearing that they would sell out of these things super fast. And I didn't want to wait for it to be shipped, so I went to the store and picked it up. Anyways, so here it is. And I'm going to unbox it with you guys today. We have the gray mug, which is the 15 ounce, the gray inside and the gray handle. And then we have the 12 ounce in this lovely little box here. And they are just the regular sized coffee mugs. You know, I like mine to have a little bit of size to it. This is just an average, normal size coffee mug. These are the 15 ounce. The gray is the 15 ounce. I haven't opened one yet, so I can do that and show you the size comparison. And I know everybody's been posting online, don't buy the press. It is a bit of a swing. $200 for a press that does only one type of cup is... If I only had this press, then I would have definitely bought into the other press. But I do have the other large presses that also come with the cup presses. But I did want one for my small mugs because I had an issue with my press. The cup attachment that I have for mine was having a hard time with my mugs when I was trying to do a mug, because I did order sublimation mugs, which I'll try those later in a video and we'll compare like an Amazon sublimation mug compared to a Cricut sublimation mug. So we will do that later. And these come in a gift box on the inside, so it's really easy to take this box and reuse it and just put your label or whatever, your care instructions on the outside of this box, and then just use it that way. These are the gray mugs. And I wish I didn't use so much plastic. I mean, you're using all of this plastic, all of this plastic. It's ridiculous for what? I mean, it doesn't protect it any. That's just my little hype, I guess. It's very gray, y'all. And I love gray. So this, to me, is very beautiful. I love that inside gray color. I think it gives it a little extra. But here's the differences in the cup size. To me, this is my average coffee mug. These are like the ones that Waffle House has. Those smaller Waffle House mugs. These are the size that I keep in my house. I love these bigger mugs. I can drink my tea. I can even have a small glass of water or, you know, a hot toddy or anything, you know. But yeah, so it has a lovely little Cricut piece on the bottom there. I wish they wouldn't have had that, but I guess they have to brand their items. Because you could even put a little logo on the bottom if the inside of it gets hot, which I'm imagining, though, it's just the outside label that it goes on. But we'll see that later. So, gray 15 ounce, white 12 ounce. There's your size differences right there. I was trying to look for something that you could see that's a normal size to compare it with, that every house has on me. This is one of those standard tissue boxes right there. Standard stand-up tissue box right here. This one here is a regular tissue box. I got it from Walmart, or actually CVS, I think. And that would be probably a close size comparison. So 15 ounce size comparison with the tissue box, and then the 12 ounce in size comparison to the tissue box. Hopefully that'll give you a little bit more insight to the size, because I was a little standoffish at first with the size difference. Nobody really even looks at that. Like, okay, what's a 12 ounce? Okay, this mug is a 12 ounce mug. I have to have a 15 ounce mug. And so you know what it is. And then you see the difference and you're like, okay, I favor one over the other. But, so, there's your differences. All right, so let's move on. I didn't like, they only had, Michael's only had these ones, and they wouldn't let me place these in my buggies because I don't think that they told me in the store that they didn't know what theirs were. They weren't allowed to open it or shelf it until this morning at 8. So when I actually picked my stuff up, it was still in the shipping boxes. So they were all still wrapped in their shipping packages. And I had to pull them out of the shipping packages. So these I actually had to go in the store and buy. And these are the ones that actually say Cricut mug press right there. They're actually the exact same size that you would use for your mugs. However, a lot of the designs that I've seen online leave like a little lip. I want my design to cover my whole mug. So I'll probably use my other ink infusion, my regular sizes. But we'll see. And I figure I have a lot of ink infusion sheet scraps from bigger sheets that will probably fit these and look really nice. So we'll test that out later. But I did pick these ones up. I love these patterns. They had only like 6 different ones for the mug press. They had this and the plaid, the red and black, buffalo check, and then they had just solid colors. So I have all of that already in other sizes. I'm not going to continue to pay for it. I did, however, get these ones because I did want to show the size. I'm going to try one with these and one with the bigger sheet, and we'll see the difference of how much it will cover or what it will look like, if there will be any problems in the two. So I did grab 2 of these just so that we could test these out and see the difference. And then, let me move some more stuff. In here. Put that in there so you can see that. And then we'll just swap sides here. I'll push this one back and then this beauty up for you. Something crazy to be excited about, right? Let me get stupid excited about stuff. That's how you know that they got you hook, line, and sinker, right? You done drank the tea. Y'all done drank the tea. That's what my husband tells me. Hook, line, and sinker. We got more tape over here on the side. So you got tape in the front, you got tape on the sides. And when I went into the store, they had these things, the 2 that they did have on the shelf still there. They had them things, had the little spider thing around them, and then they also had them zip tied to the damn shelf in the store. It is getting ridiculous. You couldn't even pick it up and put it in your buggy. You had to wait around, try to find somebody. Luckily, I had to place my order online because I thought that they would have been sold out. But they weren't. They had 2 in there, but I got there at like 1:30ish in the afternoon. Anyways, so here she is. Let's open this sucker up. Got the Open Me booklet that all of the Cricut products come with. I'm going to set that aside because I want to see what my machine looks like, y'all. Which I saw the one in the store, but you know, the one in the store is not really a real one. It doesn't really work. I was trying to play with the little flap on it, and it wasn't working. So, no, Cricut did not gift this to me. I wish they would have. That would have been lovely. But I bought mine just like everybody else. And I wanted to make sure that I got what everybody else was wanting to get so they could see it too. So inside they have this little thing up underneath. This sits underneath here. And all of your little wires sit up underneath there in the lovely Cricut cradle. Just like that. Then it had your little poison balls there. And then your 2 cables here. Alright. Put these cables over here. I know I have a million cables around here. And the little office area over here is a hot mess. I got stuff everywhere. If I panned the camera over, I would be completely embarrassed with all that stuff I have on my table. But it happens. Let's get this sucker open and check it out. Okay, more plastic. All right, so like I was suspecting, the press, the part that heats up, is only the cylinder. This part right here, I wouldn't expect that metal portion down there to heat up, but it does hold it up so that this portion up here can tighten around it. So we're gonna try this. So as your on and off switch right there and your little power buttons, your plugs in the back there, has no other things on it. It's nice and pretty, set out on your shelf and look nice. And then this is your press to press around it. So see how it expanded real big? And then when it closes, you can see it closing around. See? So it'll close around whichever size mug you have in there, and it stops right there. It can't go any further. It actually has a little lip right there that doesn't allow it to close any further. So, yeah. Just push that lovely billabong down there. And it'll clamp around it and be closed. And that's it. Easy peasy. Apparently. That's what all the hype's about. Now, to me, the inside of this feels much different than my mug press attachment. Let me see. Oh, Lord. I probably should have got this thing out before now, but I wasn't thinking about it. I just want to tear into my little goodies. Okay, so this is my mug press attachment from my other one, my big press. Now, I was trying to use this on a skinny tumbler, and it wouldn't close far enough, see? I mean, it'll work on a tumbler, and it probably would work on one of these mugs. Yeah, it would fit on one of these coffee mugs, and it would work on a larger tumbler. But on a skinny tumbler, I don't think this would cut it. However, I don't think this would either. Looking at it, I don't think this would cut it either. Excuse me. But the inside of it, it feels similar, but different, if that makes any sense. Like I can feel the little pad behind it is very similar to this pad here. Yeah. And this one was $1.99 plus tax. Yeah. This one that I bought with the entire press, the hat press, the 12 by 15 press, this blue one over here, right there, that blue one. It's 12 by 15. I bought it with the mug attachment. I bought it with the hat press attachment. All of the attachments, and I only think I paid $179 for it before tax. And I ordered it from Amazon. Lovely Amazon, right? Amazonists. So, yeah. And I ordered that, and I got it for $179. And this was $199. If I only had one press, if I didn't already have this one, and I wanted an 8 press, I would have went with this one. This would have been the better buy. Because number one, they're both going to fit the same thing. This will not tighten down around a skinny tumbler as this won't either. They do say, however, that you can order these little fittings in here, these little soft pieces, the piece that I had out that I showed you. You can order those in a tighter wrap and attach it to these little fitting ends. That's all it is. These little fitting ends here attached to your little power press, the little power module on your presses, and then converts the heat to this versus the big pressing pad. And the same with the hat press. So if I was to buy one, if I just didn't drink the tea and wasn't hooked, let me be clear, this would be my choice. This would have been my choice because I would have gotten everything I wanted and everything I was going to use right here in this for $179. Not $199 for a cute little thing that sits on the cabinet and only does one type of mug. You can't use this for your big mugs, I wouldn't guess. However, no, it probably wouldn't fit it this way either. So, either way, y'all, this is our Cricut mug press. We got it out. I'm not going to turn it on right now until we're ready to run a mug. So you guys saw it here. Here's your mug press, y'all. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you liked the video, please like. And I would love to have every one of y'all as a subscriber or just a friend. More than welcome to find me on Facebook. Any kind of tutorials you want to see or equipment you have a question about, you want a comparison, please leave that in the comments. And I would be more than happy to get that posted and up for you guys. So, I hope you guys liked my video. Stay tuned for our next video, and in that one, like I said, we're going to use the infusible ink mug, the mug ones, on our mugs, and we're going to test out our lovely little Cricut mug press here. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.